In the heart of the wild, a giant walks, a creature of immense size, but even greater intelligence and soul. This is the elephant, a living monument to the power and grace of nature. But beneath that tough, wrinkled skin lies a world of emotion and complexity that rivals our own. We often see them as just large animals, but they are so much more. They are thinkers, feelers, and keepers of an ancient memory that stretches back through time. For centuries, we've been fascinated by them. But how much do we truly know about these magnificent beings? Today, we're going to journey deep into their world. We'll uncover the secrets of their incredible minds, explore the depths of their family bonds, and listen for the whispers of their secret language. But this is not just a story of wonder. It's also an urgent call, because the giants are in trouble, and their future, along with the soul of the wild, hangs in the balance. So stay with us as we uncover the true story of the elephant. Let's start with what everyone knows. Elephants are big. In fact, they are the largest land animals on Earth. An adult African elephant can stand over 13 feet tall at the shoulder and weigh more than 15,000 pounds. That's heavier than 3 cars stacked on top of each other. Their size is their fortress, a natural defense against almost any predator. Their massive legs are like pillars, supporting their weight as they traverse savannas, forests, and deserts. And of course, there's that iconic trunk. The elephant's trunk is one of the most versatile and amazing appendages in the animal kingdom. It's a fusion of the nose and upper lip, containing over 40,000 individual muscles. Compare that to the human body, which has just over 600 muscles in total. This incredible muscular structure gives the trunk a combination of immense strength and delicate precision. An elephant can use its trunk to uproot a tree, but it can also use it to pick up a single blade of grass or gently caress a calf. It's their tool for breathing, smelling, touching, grasping, and drinking. They can suck up to 14 liters of water into their trunk at a time and then spray it into their mouths. It's a snorkel, a hand, a nose, and a megaphone all in one. But the physical prowess of the elephant is just the beginning of their story. What truly sets them apart is what goes on inside their enormous heads. The elephant brain is the largest of any land animal, weighing up to 5 kilos. But it's not just the size that matters. It's the complexity. Their brains are remarkably similar to ours in terms of structure and complexity. They have a highly developed hippocampus and cerebral cortex, the parts of the brain responsible for memory and emotion. This brings us to one of the most famous adages about elephants. An elephant never forgets. And there's a profound truth to this. Their memory is legendary for a reason. Elephants can remember the exact locations of water sources and feeding grounds across vast territories, even if they haven't visited them for decades. This is crucial for survival, especially during long droughts. The herd's matriarch, usually the oldest and most experienced female, acts as a living library of this essential knowledge, guiding her family along ancient migration routes passed down through generations. Their memory isn't limited to just geography. They remember other individuals, both elephants and humans. They can recognize friends and foes after years, even decades, of separation. There are countless stories from researchers and keepers about elephants showing recognition and affection towards people they haven't seen in a very long time. This incredible recall is a testament to their deep social and emotional intelligence. They don't just exist in the present. They carry their past with them, shaping their decisions and relationships. This powerful memory is deeply intertwined with their rich emotional lives. Elephants are capable of experiencing a wide range of complex emotions, including joy, love, grief, and compassion. When you watch a herd, you're not just seeing a group of animals. You're witnessing a family. The bonds within an elephant herd are incredibly strong and sacred. The entire herd, led by the matriarch, works together to protect and raise the young calves, are the center of the herd's universe. If a calf gets stuck in the mud or is threatened by a predator, the entire family will rush to its aid without hesitation. They form a protective circle around the young and vulnerable, a wall of tusks and trunks facing outwards. They celebrate life, too. The birth of a new calf is a joyful occasion for the entire herd. They will gather around the newborn, touching it gently with their trunks, rumbling with excitement. They play, they interact, They show affection in ways that are strikingly familiar. They will intertwine their trunks in a gesture of greeting, almost like a handshake or a hug. But just as they experience joy, they also experience profound sorrow. Elephants are one of the few species, besides humans, known to mourn their dead. When a member of the herd dies, the family will often stay with the body for days. They will stand silently, gently touching the deceased with their trunks and feet. They have even been observed covering the body with leaves and branches, performing what can only be described as a mourning ritual. This grief isn't just for their own family. Elephants show a remarkable interest in the bones of other elephants, even those they didn't know. They will stop and gently handle the skulls and tusks with their trunks. A quiet, contemplative act that suggests a deep awareness of mortality. It's a powerful and humbling sight, a reminder that we are not alone in our capacity for deep emotional connection and loss. To maintain these complex social structures across vast distances, elephants have developed a sophisticated communication system. While we can hear their trumpets, rumbles, and roars, a huge part of their conversation is completely hidden from us. Elephants are masters of infrasound, low-frequency sounds that are below the range of human hearing. These deep rumbles can travel for dozens of kilometers through the ground and air, allowing different herds to communicate over vast distances. It's their own private channel, a secret language of giants. They can use it to warn others of danger, to locate mates, or simply to keep in touch with distant family members. Imagine entire conversations happening all around you, completely unnoticed. It's a whole other layer to their world, a testament to their incredible adaptability and intelligence. So we have this creature of immense physical power, profound intelligence, and deep emotional capacity, a living, breathing monument to the wisdom of the wild. But this magnificent story has a dark and tragic chapter. Today, these incredible animals are facing a crisis that threatens their very existence. The two biggest threats are poaching and habitat loss. The demand for ivory has fueled a brutal poaching crisis that has decimated elephant populations across Africa and Asia. Every year, tens of thousands of elephants are killed for their tusks. Poachers often use horrific methods, and because the oldest elephants with the largest tusks are targeted, entire communities are shattered. When a matriarch is killed, the herd loses its leader, its memory bank, its source of wisdom. The orphaned calves, traumatized and lost, have a much lower chance of survival. This isn't just a numbers game, it's the systematic destruction of elephant culture and society. At the same time, their homes are disappearing. As human populations expand, forests are cleared for agriculture, settlements, and infrastructure. Elephant habitats are becoming smaller and more fragmented. This forces elephants into smaller areas and often brings them into conflict with humans. When elephants raid crops to survive, it can lead to retaliation, and more elephants are killed. This human-elephant conflict is a tragic consequence of our expanding footprint on the planet. The numbers are stark. A century ago, there were as many as 10 million African elephants. Today, there are only about 400,000. The Asian elephant is in even greater peril, with fewer than 50,000 left in the wild. We are at risk of losing them forever. And if we lose the elephant, we lose so much more than just a species. Elephants are a keystone species, which means they play a critical role in their ecosystem. They are nature's gardeners. As they move through the forest, they create clearings that allow new plants to grow. They disperse seeds over vast distances in their dung, helping to maintain forest diversity. Their trails create pathways for other animals, and by digging for water during droughts, they provide a lifeline for countless other species. The collapse of elephant populations has a domino effect, leading to dramatic changes in the landscape and threatening the survival of many other plants and animals. Protecting elephants is not just about saving an animal, it's about protecting the health of entire ecosystems. It's about preserving the wisdom, the memory, and the very soul of the wild. The good news is, it's not too late. All over the world, dedicated people and organizations are fighting to give elephants a future. Conservation efforts include strengthening anti-poaching patrols, working with local communities to reduce human-elephant conflict, and protecting vital habitats. And you can be a part of this. Supporting reputable wildlife conservation organizations, being a conscious tourist, and spreading awareness are all powerful ways to make a difference. We must reduce the demand for ivory and ensure that the value of a living elephant is recognized as infinitely greater than the value of its tusks. The story of the elephant is a mirror reflecting our own relationship with the natural world. It challenges us to look beyond our own species and recognize the intelligence and emotion that exists in other living beings. It calls on us to act with compassion and responsibility. The fate of these gentle giants is in our hands. Let's work together to ensure that their footsteps continue to echo across the savannas and through the forests for generations to come. Let's make sure that the secret language of the giants is never silenced. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into the world of elephants. If you found this story as moving as we did, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the wonders of the natural world, and share this video to help spread the word. Every voice adds to the chorus calling for their protection. Thanks for watching.